Corey Heim doing double duty this weekend, winning the Truck Series race on Friday, the 7th win of the season for that 11 truck. Got to be one of the championship favorites over there. But the big story of the weekend, Austin Dillon going back-to-back at Richmond, punching his ticket into the NASCAR playoffs. A huge upset. We'll talk more about those playoff implications later in this video. For all the discussion about the 3-car and his moves last year in this race, you got to give credit to him for a great run, a great final stint. I mean, that whole race, he was up in the top 5, played it perfectly at the end there. He is now just 3 races behind Kyle Busch in the RCR teammate battle, 14-11. Kyle Busch finishing 16th in this one. He took some damage in that big accident in the middle of the race. So pretty decent to recover and finish near the top 15, but must be disappointing for that 8-car to see his teammate in victory lane. Over to Hendrick Motorsports now, Alex Bowman getting his 3rd top car honor of the season with his runner-up finish here at Richmond. Was looking pretty strong, just ran out of time there at the end. Kyle Larson also in the top 10 for Hendrick Motorsports. Just outside the top 10, William Byron in 12th. He is 1 race behind Kyle Larson for the lead in this battle. Larson up 9-8. Chase Elliott with 5. He finished down in 38th in this one after getting hooked by Kyle Busch. Very strong day for all 3 Team Penske cars. All 3 cars in the top 5. The first time that has happened this season. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Austin Cindric. The same order they are in this teammate battle. Ryan Blaney up 5 races now on Joey Logano. 14-9. Austin Cindric just with 2 on the season, but a very strong run for that 2 car today. Lots of stage points as well. Daniel Suarez, the top car at Trackhouse Racing with back-to-back 7th place finishes. He is now tied with Shane Van Gisbergen with 7 top car honors of the season. They are both chasing Ross Chastain with 11 on the season. Chastain just inside the top 20, 19th place run. Solid day for SVG on an intermediate here, 14th place run for him. Strong day, all 3 Trackhouse cars inside the top 20. Adding on to the Team Penske success today is their affiliate car, Josh Berry with the Wood Brothers. 8th place run for Josh, so solid top 10. He is now tied 10-10 with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here for the single car teams. Stenhouse in 23rd, Cole Custer finishing in 24th, Cody Ware 32nd after going around, getting into it with John Nemechek a little bit there. Just 1 top car honor of the season for Cody. Keselowski tying things up with Ryan Preece here with 6 top cars on the season. They are both behind Chris Buescher, who has 13 on the season. Buescher finishing in 17th place today in the 17 car. Ryan Preece could not convert the pole position, looked strong early in this race. 35th place run for Ryan Preece. Hamlin, the top Joe Gibbs racing car, the only one inside the top 10 finishing in 10th position. He is now tied with Christopher Bell for top car honors here at JGR. 1 ahead of Chase Briscoe, who finished 13th in this one. Ty Gibbs, 18th position. Christopher Bell in 21st. A couple different Joe Gibbs guys running in the top 10 during this race. Hamlin, the only one to finish there. Another strong run for Zane Smith, just missing out on the top 10 at the end there with an 11th place finish. His 12th top car honor of the season at Front Row Motorsports. He is up 5 races now on Todd Gilliland. Gilliland finishing in 25th. Noah Gragson in 27th in the 4 car. He is 1 race behind Todd Gilliland. Carson Hocevar breaks his tie with Michael McDowell here at Spire Motorsports, up now 10-9, finishing 15th, 2 spots ahead of Michael McDowell in 17th position. Justin Haley taking some damage in this one, finishing in 37th position, just 6 top car honors for the 7 car. Tough run for the 7 car. Ty Dillon back within 1 here at Colleague Racing, now just down 13-12 here. AJ Allmendinger 2 spots behind him, 22nd. Ty Dillon the last spot in the top 20, obviously celebrating his brother's win tonight. So decent day for these Colleague cars. Eric Jones finishing in 26th position, now 5 races back on John Hunter Nemechek, 15-10 lead there for John Hunter Nemechek. Nemechek finishing 10 positions behind Eric Jones after taking some damage there when he spun out Cody Ware and then getting a little bit of payback, 36th for Nemechek. But it really sucked for the 2311 cars here, Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick both showing winning speed at different points in this race. No one in the top 25. Bubba Wallace in 28th after a tough pit stop. Reddick getting spun out, he finished in 34th. Riley Herbst splitting them in the middle, 31st position. Bubba Wallace now up 1 race, breaking the tie with Tyler Reddick, 12-11 lead here at 2311. Riley Herbst just 2 top cars on the season. Looking at the regular season championship, William Byron has now clinched this. He is up 68 points on Chase Elliott in the 9 car. So the 24 car, William Byron getting those 15 bonus playoff points. Our top 4 is back to the top 4 though. Denny Hamlin in 3rd, Kyle Larson in 4th, Christopher Bell falling off this list as Ryan Blaney overpassed him for 5th position in the points. To the manufacturers table here, Chevrolet getting the Cup win. They are up to 38 on the season. Toyota winning the truck race, their 19th win of the season. Ford not in winner circles this weekend, just 9 on the season, 4 of those in the Cup Series. All right, taking a look back at the Gen 7 winners here, Austin Dillon. This was his first top 5 this year. This was his only top 5 last year, of course, missing the playoffs, though, due to the penalty he took from his final lap antics. Chris Buescher, this was one of his 3 wins in 2023. He made it to the round of 8. And then Kevin Harvick in 2022, making it to the playoffs, but a round of 16 exit after a tough first few races there. Dillon probably going to be a round of 16 exit, joining Kevin Harvick. We'll have to see what happens, though, in the first round of the playoffs. 2 uncharted cars this weekend. Feel bad for both of these guys. They got lapped pretty early on, couldn't really get back on the lead lap and show what they had. Corey Heim finishing in 29th position, 4 spots ahead of Jesse Love, 33rd in the 33 car. Ryan Preece adding himself to our pole winners tally, the 15th driver to win one through 25 races this season. As we've talked about before, Chase Briscoe dominating this category 6, SVG the only other driver with more than 2, 3 on the season for the 88 car. To the stage winners now, the 2311 car sweeping the stages today, Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick. Both drivers already had stage wins this season, Wallace moving himself up to 3 on the season, and this was Reddick's second stage win of 2025. A little bit of movement here in the stage points top 10, Denny Hamlin jumping Kyle Larson in this one, Bubba Wallace jumping both Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott. As mentioned before, Austin Cindric a good few stage points, he moves past Christopher Bell. Ryan Blaney reeling in William Byron here a little bit, only 18 points back of him now for the top spot. Will be interesting to watch that battle as the season progresses here. The only 2 drivers above 200 stage points earned this season. To the lap sled top 5 here, no movement within our top 5. Ryan Blaney leading some laps today, moving ahead of Chase Elliott, closing a little bit in on Denny Hamlin. Kyle Larson also leading a few laps in this one, so closing in on William Byron. Could see some movement in this one as early as next week. We'll have to see what happens at Daytona. Now this is where things get interesting, the bubble battle. 2 positions available on points. Of course, we only have 1 race, so we know 1 driver will make it. Chris Buescher, minus 60 on Alex Bowman, so anyone not inside the top 16 right now is going to have to win their way in at Daytona. Bowman, 29 back on Tyler Reddick. That is possible if the 45 car gets caught up in an early accident there. You, of course, do not want to bank on that. I think everyone below Tyler Reddick in this one, and even Tyler Reddick to an extent, is thinking win and you're in at Daytona. To the Xfinity Fastest Lap Award, Bubba Wallace getting his 2nd point in this category this season. The 7th driver to have more than 1 through 25 races. Denny Hamlin dominating in this category. 6 Xfinity Fastest Laps for the 11 car. A 2-point lead over Kyle Larson, who has 4 of them. To the Rookie of the Race now, Shane Van Gisbergen up 15-10 after a solid top 15 run at Richmond. The 88 is looking pretty good in this category. I know the hope was maybe Riley Herbst would claw back a little bit once we got to more of these oval tracks. 88 starting to get it figured out here. Should run away with this one before the season gets over. To our biggest movers, Austin Dillon moving up 3 positions from 28th to 25th in the driver's standings. Of course, he is now locked into the playoffs, so that number means nothing. For the 2nd week in a row, tonight's biggest loser, John Hunter Nemechek, losing another 3 positions, dropping from 23rd to 26th in the point standings. No one on this list DNFing in this one, only 2 DNFs. It was Chase Elliott and Justin Haley today at Richmond. Ryan Blaney, Cody Ware leading this list, 7 DNFs apiece through 25 races. A bunch of drivers, though, tied at 6 right behind them, could join the lead as early as next week at Daytona, where there's probably going to be a few drivers on this list adding to their numbers. Chase Elliott, the 22nd driver through 25 races to add himself to the Brock Beard NASCAR standings. I'm amazed at how spread out through the field this has been this year. It seems like everyone has got on this at some point. Chase Elliott, the 4th of the 400 drivers to do this year, after his teammate Kyle Larson did it last weekend. Very spread out, going to be a great NASCAR playoffs this season. Excited to read all about it on the NASCAR.info blog. Thanks for watching.